It's the kind of thing that you never forget. Peek behind the curtain with Truettes.
G'day, Tuck Shoppers. I'm Sam Lowe's.
And I'm Rosie Burgess.
And welcome to Truettes, the podcast.
Season 2.
Yeah, I must say, I must admit, straight off the bat, I am a little flatulent this evening.
Straight up.
I might as well just get it straight out. Well,
Yeah.
get out of bed.
Yeah, if you know what I mean.
Well, you know, I'm going to say I wouldn't say, oh, hey, I've got a bit of a, just slight headache, or maybe I would. I'm not whinging. I'm just giving fair warning.
And I think everyone will appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, our listener.
I
Tiff.
think the podcast listener out there, we do joke about the fact that we've got one listener. I think that it's actually the case that we might have a few more.
I think we've got 2 now. Well, we know we've got Tiff and Danny.
How great. We can say listeners. So the listeners out there would be very, very happy that this is not a smodcast where you can't smell it. Actually, and I will also say, this is me just divulging probably way too much inf, but I don't have smelly farts. You can attest.
I can not attest. Sometimes, no one is able to produce consistently smellless wind.
Would you say out of a percent? Oh, asking you percentages, just like getting teeth from a tiger.
You know what they don't say.
You know what they never say? It's like getting teeth from a tiger.
Hey.
It's very difficult getting information. I just want to clear this up before we move on.
Okay.
The flatulence.
Yes.
And for those people out there who've never heard that word before, I mean farts.
Farts.
Farting, tooting, bottom tooting. I just need you to say that they are more often than not non-smelly.
Oh, they are louder than they smell. How's that?
That's not. I need more.
I'm afraid I can't give it to you.
Okay, and so that's all we have time for. This is it. It's been taken up with the farts is
Hey, people of the world, I'd like to introduce our special guest on today's podcast.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Today we have a super special guest actually sitting on the podcast couch.
This
with
is
us.
and the reason why we have this special guest is because we
are not allowed to have any other special guests.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just clear that up as well. Okay. Hit us with the guest. I can't wait to find out who this is.
Because of the whole quarantine thing.
Yep.
Although it does look like that's going to change soon. So who knows? We may be able to slip in a new guest or two. But until then, our special guest today, I'd like to introduce you. She hasn't had to come too far, but she's come here with a brand new book under her arm. It's called Living with a Little Flatulence. I'd like to introduce Sam Lowe's all the way from New Zealand.
Oh, thanks so much. This has been the 6th time that I've been here, and I have just finished a packet of chips, and
Finished.
I am really pleased to be here because this book means a lot to me, and it's opened up, pardon the pun, so much in my world, and hopefully I just wanted to bring it to the rest of the world. So thank you so much for for having me.
It's a breath of fresh air.
That is the byline of my book.
Right.
So
Living
it
with a
is,
little
yeah.
flatulence is like a breath,
of fresh air. Fresh air.
Fresh
ear.
Fresh ear.
Fresh ear.
Yeah.
Now we're on the same page. No, that's not right. Now we're on the same page.
Piage.
Fresh ear.
Well, welcome.
Thank you
Sam.
very much for having me.
It's a
And I'd
pleasure.
also like to introduce our second guest for this afternoon / evening's podcast, all the way from Romania.
Shit. That's okay. I can do that accent.
With her advertising her new podcast as well, because we like to do that for each other,
Oh, yeah.
and is Rosie Burgess, the queen of I'm flummoxed. The queen of teaching your kids how not to swear.
Yeah.
Romania.
Yeah. I am from Romania. Shit, that's like the hardest accent.
Okay, all the way from
No, wait, I can do.
Zimbabwe.
No, I can do Romania.
Zimbabwe.
I want to thank you.
Suck your blood.
Yeah, that's how I got into the accent. Thank you.
Great.
I want to thank you for having me here on the podcast that you are doing today.
And just quickly before we get into the other things that we're going to get into, Rosie, could you just give us a little bit of a rundown, a bit of a synopsis, if you will, about your podcast about teaching kids not to swear?
Right. Yeah, I can do that. So if we start from the premise that all children are little motherfuckers.
And then go from there.
I don't know.
We'll tune in to hear Rosie's new podcast, and episode 5 has just come out called Your Child is a Little Shit.
Hey, Sam.
Yes. What is it?
Oh, we're catching up with me this week.
Catching up.
What have you been up to this week, Sam?
Do you know, I say that my favourite, bestest thing that I haven't really taken note of a reading thing or anything like that, but the bestest thing that happened to me was like unbelievable. Do you want to know what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, you were with me, but we've been doing everything together lately, so that's not a surprise. So I was on the toilet. No. We went dog walking with a friend and came back halfway on the way back, and we're in the car from the park, and I said, "Oh, my glasses. My reading glasses, damn it. They were in my pocket. I swear they were in my pocket. Now they're not in my pocket anymore." And you said, "Oh, no, they're in the car. They'll be in the car. Do you want me to help you look?" Because
it wouldn't be the first time that you had misplaced your
no,
glasses.
and also I tried lately, because you used to pay me out all the time about how I would just freak out about losing something. Dun, 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 freak out.
Yeah.
About losing stuff and misplacing things, and I'd get a bit over dramatic. So I'm trying to just tone down the drama. So inside, I'm trying to tone down the dramata with nada.
Living in Ramada. So finish the story.
So long story short, you said, "Oh, there's no way you lost them." And when I talk about a park, I'm talking about one of the biggest parks, Caulfield Park. And we walked everywhere because we were all going, "Wow, we're outside. Yay, let's walk around again. Let's go. Do you want to do another loop?" So we did loops all over the place with the dogs, and they were skating all over the
Fruity
place.
Loops.
So I'd lost my glasses. They weren't in the car. They weren't at home. So I got straight back in the car, and you lovingly said, "Do you want me to come back and help you?"
But in that way of like, please don't ask me.
Yeah,
to.
I could hear your tone. I've known you long enough when you went, "Do you want me to come back to the park with you?" Which means,
Please don't ask me to come to the park
fucking
with
last
you.
thing I want to do is to come and look for your glasses with you. So I flick on back, and within 15 steps of walking just aimlessly back into the park in the relatively high part of the grass, I find my glasses.
That is the best feeling.
Have you got a phenomenon
ever.
sound for me? Like a ba-ba-ba? Have you got another button? Thank you. And good night.
It is an incredible experience when you find something that you've been looking for, and it doesn't always happen.
No, because
Which
there
keeps
is
you
a
on
song
your
about
toes
it.
a bit.
Still haven't found
what I'm looking
That
for.
was written about someone who didn't find their glasses.
Yeah. Remember that time when we were on holidays at the beach and I
was
came
telling
home
the story yesterday.
and I'd lost my ring that you gave me, my very special ring that you gave me because you love me. And I'd been in the water with Ruby, the dog, our dog,
I remember this
frolicking. I've been frolicking in the water with Ruby, and it was a 42-degree day. And I came home.
I love this. And it's just getting exaggerated. And I was wearing 4 Eskimo suits.
No, it was 42 degrees.
Yeah, I know.
And I came back from walking her like super early in the morning because it was so hot. And I realized that I'd lost my ring. And we were on an island. This sounds like a made up story or a dream or something, but it wasn't. And I came home and said, "Oh my God, I've lost my ring." And you went, "Oh my God, that's it." Because I never really lose stuff apart from my keys. And I said, "I think it's okay. Let's go back and get it." And we walked back to the beach that I'd been on, took 2 steps into the water and plucked the ring straight out of the sea.
And what I find funny, like the most amazing part of this story is you couldn't even remember which part of the beach you were at. So you just randomly went to any part of the beach, and the water was up to knee high, and it was full of sparkly crushed shells that looked like, get the little button buzzer ready, that looked like rings. We need to get another button. We need more buttons.
So
Can you go through the buttons just quickly? What have you got? Just go through them really
I've
quickly.
got laughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got clapping.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh, we need more.
Because the rest of all the stings.
We need more.
Yeah, I let the power of the ring guide me. A little bit like you with your flatulence.
I let it guide me. And I think that they should have called it Lord of the Ring. They should have called it Lady of the Ring.
You know, it's not called Lord
About
of the
you.
Ring.
What's it called?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, there's more than one ring.
Well, I don't know. I'll admit
Have you not seen it? I've never seen it. I've never seen Lord of the Rings.
Did you think it was Lord of the Ring?
I don't know what it was called, but I just never wanted to see it. It was Lord of the Boring to me. Oh, Lord of the Bore Ring. That's what I think that's about, that show.
Yeah.
I don't think. Write into us and tell us why I should, or Rosie and I should watch Lord of the Ring or the sequel, Lord of the Rings.
I love it. Lord of the Ring. It's like Tess of the D'Urberville.
Yeah. Hey, what have you been up to this week?
Well, just super quickly, I got a rash this week.
Oh, yeah.
Which is my first time, really, ever having a rash.
And look,
Perhaps I had one as a
Pops
had
has
one
as well.
when I was a tiny baby, but yeah, first time ever having a rash, and boom, I
And
got
I'll
one.
tell you, I felt really sad for me because I'm locked in with you, so I can't even go out and look for someone else. I'm stuck with Rashy Rasherson, Queen of Rashtown.
It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, no,
It
have
gives
been.
you a sense of the fact that your skin is an organ. I don't think I ever really think about my skin until now.
Yeah. No, I mean, I have been really, really feeling very bad for me because it's been awkward and hard for me to watch that.
So hard for you. I don't know how you've been managing, but
Yeah, it must be terrible for
hey,
me.
there's no more time to catch up with each other. So
Rosie, for people listening, the 2 people listening, Rosie's just been joined by Freddie the cat, and he is such a his nickname is Drooly Andrews because he is a purrer and a drooler from way down south. Hi, Frederick.
we got a new segment.
Yes,
We're going to test out a brand new segment today, and it's called
Why I Like It.
So the premise of this segment is pretty simple. We've had our mate Danny give us in this envelope here.
The email envelope.
She's given us a topic, and we're going to open the envelope and we're going to find out what the topic is, and then we each have to give four reasons
why we like it.
of why we like it.
But we must. I need to stress to everybody we actually haven't seen what this is, so we don't
it's
know.
in the envelope.
I know that's what. Well, we could have a pretend envelope, but we have a real envelope here.
Oh, that would be too tricky.
Well, it'd be lying, and we're not liars. We're Truettes.
That's right. So are you ready? I'm going to open the envelope.
I'm ready.
And
I've
there
been
is-
born ready.
A bit of a time limit on all of this. So,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
what's the regular? We got 7 minutes for our
Yeah.
thing.
Hit
So
us.
here we go. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, come on. It's taking time. Too long. Too long.
Butterfingers. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Hat rack.
Hat rack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
You
so,
go. Do you want to go first? Oh, I'll go first.
Okay, you go first.
I like a hat rack because it. Well, I mean, I'm just going to say it outright. It holds a lot of hats.
And if anyone on the planet would want a hat rack, it's you because
Yeah.
you have so many hats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Come on.
I like a hat rack because without a hat rack, all of your hats would just be on the floor, which would be a floor rack, which is not as convenient as one of the up high racks.
No, but it does. It would go very well with your floor drobe.
True.
Anyway, back onto the hat rack. I
Yeah.
like hat racks because you can actually take the hats off, turn them over, and use them as a multi-pronged spear against some. Like if anyone's coming into your house, and you'd be like, "Fuck off! I've got myself a fucking hat rack, and you are going to be
It's a
pierced
weapon.
in 16 places."
Yes.
So
yes,
see you
yes.
later,
It's
rubber.
a weapon. I like it. I like a hat rack because in the dark, when I look at the hat rack, it looks like there are, 7 or 8 bobbing heads in the room,
You like that?
and I find it.
Oh, my friends are here again. Okay,
I'm
great.
not allowed to say I don't like a hat rack
No.
because of.
But it's nice to confront your fears in this game.
Exactly,
I like a
exactly.
hat rack
Yep.
because, say, if we had our fire going in the backyard, which we do often in winter,
Yep.
and we got full-on giant marshmallows, I would just put like 10 marshmallows on that and use that as a marshmallow
Toaster.
toaster.
Yes.
Good hat rack using.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I like
Quick,
a hat
quick.
rack because it's a good opportunity for me to practice my throwing, like my hat frisbeeing skills.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah,
Hand-eye,
'cause- Yeah,
cord.
exactly. You can never have enough opportunities for that.
Yep. Okay,
Yep.
great. I like a hat rack because it's like if you're not home and I need to practice my dancing skills, I could have like
the same thing. I was actually.
I could have a
having
little
the same-
dance partner. Yeah, well, you took my throwing one. I was thinking of the throwing thing as well.
I
Okay,
love it.
Quick.
Okay. Oh shit.
That's it?
Okay.
We're done- we're done
Yeah.
for.
No. And I've got to do my fourth one. I like a hat rack because I could use it as a walking staff if I was dressing up as Gandalf from Lord of the Rings.
It's Lord of the Ring.
Lord of the Ring. Eh?
Ah, nice one.
Thank you. So I think what we'll do is we'll get Danny to have a listen back to this and decide if one of us is the winner.
Yeah.
Don't you
well,
think?
we know who's going to win.
Excellent. Well,
No brainer.
guess what time it is?
It's not time to take a whiz. It's time for the relationship quiz.
I love how sweet your voice sounds in that sting. It's so good.
Yeah, it's not often a sweet sounding voice. I'm usually sort of like, oh, fuck off, here's my voice.
It's not time to take a whiz. It's time for the relationship quiz.
I remember
Or-
you giving me directions saying, please, could you sound like a chipmunk? Thank you.
Sam Lowe's from New Zealand. It's not time to
Take
take
a
a whiz.
It's time for the relationship quiz. Let's change it next week for all our friends in New Zealand.
Oh, I love it for our dear friend in New Zealand. Friends, because we have more than one. Hey, so relationship quiz time. Are you ready?
Hit me with your best quiz.
Okay, so we're doing one of those quizzes today where it's a bit about how well do you know your partner.
Oh, I will also just say how good is hot water right now. That's all I want to say. All right, how well do you know your partner?
How well do you know your partner?
Let's do it.
Hot water is
I'm going to
good,
win.
except for when you're in it. Like I'm in hot water. It's no good.
Oh, I thought you meant like unless you're in it when you're in a bath, it's yuck. You love being in a bath.
It's one of my favorites. Okay.
You were saying the saying hot
Yep.
water. I
Yeah,
get you.
Speaking of your partner's favorite things. So, question number 1. What flavor of ice cream does your partner love the most?
So this is me
Both of us.
about you.
Yeah. We're going to say each other's and see if we're right.
Well, you don't mind a boysenberry.
Oh,
but-
I do like boysenberry.
I don't know if that's your favourite though, because you also don't mind a peppermint.
I think you like salted caramel. No. Except for not salted caramel.
Favourite ice cream. I'm going to go with boysenberry for you.
Okay, and for you, I'm going to go with
boysenberry.
boysenberry. I'm going to go with mint choc chip or vanilla or strawberry or
It's like saying
raspberry.
to someone, "You're a Cancer. You're Aries." Yeah. Pisces. I knew it. I knew you were a Pisces. Come on,
Vanilla.
Am I saying yes or no?
Yeah.
Um.
Mine is boysenberry. I do love it.
Great. I would definitely be a vanilla or chocolate. How boring am I? Oh my god, so boring. Okay.
I love it. What is their favourite book?
Yours would be Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah, mine's easy. What's your favourite book? You like that book, The Memory Keeper's Daughter or something? You like that? You always tell me to read it.
It was good. It was a good book.
Nah, not your favourite book.
I don't have a favourite book.
Thank God. I was gonna say you don't have a favourite book.
It's too hard to choose from books.
What crisp flavour do they rate?
Oh, you're a thin, plain chip.
Yep, you like barbecue flavoured chips.
Hey, Judge, don't yuck my yum. You're totally yucking my yum.
What celebrity would they most like to sleep with?
Oh, you definitely like Salma Hayek or someone like that. Someone
Yep.
exotic and sort of lithe but sort of a bit brown, flowy,
like her.
clear, clean hair.
Mhm.
You like clean hair?
Clean. I like
Clean washed hair.
Yeah. Yours. I know who yours would be.
Oh, well, hit me then. That's the game.
Cameron Diaz.
For those out there, that's Rosie's go-to answer for any celebrity.
Now I know you would go Matthew McConaughey. What I don't know how to say his last name.
Oh, yes.
McConaughey.
I'd take a trip around the park with him.
Matthew McConaughey.
Definitely.
Is that how you say his
Matthew? I don't know. That's probably why we aren't together, because I can't say his last name.
name? Okay.
That's the only reason we're not together.
Where did your partner last fly to?
Oh, ooh, shivers. Okay. And I cannot believe I just said shivers.
Shivers. Okay.
So we flew together.
Tricky one because we do a lot of flying.
Okay, we would have flown. Okay,
Yeah.
2 days ago we both flew off the handle together and had an argument. Remember when we had that argument? Definitely, that'd be that answer.
Okay.
Yeah, and I need to bring something up about that, but anyway, not here.
How long ago was your partner's last haircut?
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else, like something really, really personal. Yours was today because I did it for you.
Yeah.
A COVID shave.
Yeah, that's true. You got me COVID from all angles. Yours would have been
Have we COVIDed everything?
about at least 8 weeks ago.
Well, that's not true.
What? Have you been? Oh, because you've been cutting your own hair.
Yeah.
Secretly at night when I go to bed, you get the thin end scissors out. and
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Yeah, and it's looking good
It is looking good, actually.
on one side. One side's not so good. But when this is all over and we're allowed to go outside, I'm just going to walk around from one side, just one side facing forward so that no one sees the other side. Don't you worry. I will manage it.
I think actually you look good on both sides. Next question. Has your partner ever appeared on television?
Oh. Yes, you have. You were TV star for Jewish Care when you worked for Jewish Care.
What?
Yeah, they got you to be a star on TV. Remember, you were for Calvary.
Calvary.
Okay, yeah, for Calvary.
I don't think that wasn't on TV. It was just one of their DVD
I saw you
things.
on the television,
No.
so I don't know how they got you in there, but you were amazing.
We were both on TV in America that time on that morning show.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you've been on Kerry Ann Kennelly.
Oh, look, I don't want looks. Yeah, I'm not. I'll own my wins. Yes, I've been on Kerry Ann Kennel, and I've been on Bert Newton.
Have you been on Bert Newton?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so famous.
Yeah, Moonface.
Is that when you got those 2 arias?
Inside joke. Yes, I have 1, 2 hours.
Does having your music on TV count?
I don't know if we're just going to go that far into this question. That's the
Okay.
end of this question.
Oh, okay. All
yeah,
right,
I mean,
next
don't you
question.
think? I mean, we've both been on TV. We're both very famous.
Very famous. Would your partner prefer to swim with dolphins or sharks?
You wouldn't like to just like swim with either of them. They'd both freak you out. But probably dolphins. Dolphies.
Yeah, and for you, dolphins too.
Dolphies.
But you're right. I would be. I don't know. That's just like
I wouldn't
that'll
mind.
be all up in your grill. Play with me. I'll be like, I can't play with you. I'm just trying not to drown. I'm like, this isn't actually that fun. The waves.
And the sharks would just be like, oi. I wouldn't mind like swimming with a shark and then living to tell the tale.
Or living with the tail.
Or tailing it like it is, which is I swam with a shark.
What about live without the internet or hot water?
Oh my God, you couldn't live without hot water. Little Miss 40 showers a day. I would live without the internet as well. I love hot water. I'm drinking it right now. What
You'd
would
live
I?
without
What would
the
I be
internet?
drinking? I'd be drinking X's and O's or whatever it's
Well,
called.
what would you do?
Zeros and O's. That's how internety I am. I thought it was
Zeros and
X's and O's.
Zeros and ones.
Zeros and ones. Damn it. Whatever it is that makes the internet
I'd
go.
be drinking zeros and O's.
Whatever it is, I prefer hot water over the internet.
Get out.
Yeah.
Do you?
Are you saying you wouldn't?
I would definitely prefer hot water over the internet.
Yeah, and that's the game. I'm choosing yours and you're choosing mine.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I see. Yeah. And you would prefer the internet over hot water?
No.
Yeah, you would.
I forgot. I didn't know the premise of this game was that for you to actually tell me that my answer's wrong
Yeah.
and to convince me.
Think about it.
Which if we had another say hour or so, this would be hilarious because by the end of it, I'd go, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely
no, but
right.
Like, seriously, you
I
love.
hate hot water. I don't even want to be near hot water anymore.
You love a bit of Netflixy.
Yeah,
type
but I
of
can get that
action.
on DVD. I'm starting to collect DVDs thanks to my friend Nico,
Oh
who
my
said
God.
the internet's going to go down one day and we're going to have a DVD club. So I'm collecting DVDs back
Your
up again.
favourite thing is to research things really in depth on the internet.
I can do that through the paper, through the trading post.
I don't think so.
Yes,
It doesn't
Bring it
exist
back.
anymore.
we'll bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. Bring it back to me.
Yeah. Oh, you can wish. There's no right or wrong in this.
Well, there is because I prefer hot water over the internet. Oh my God. Hey, people, we need questions from you next week. Do we need questions or not?
Yeah, we're gonna get questions next week. Ouch! The cat is just digging his claws into my leg. Hey, so one last thing before we go today.
Song of the week. We do a new song each song of the week. Always a new song.
And you talking about the fact that my voice sounded sweet in that other sting. It's the opposite in that sting. I sound like someone's just put a hot poker up my ass and I'm trying to sing through it. I wouldn't mind redoing that sting, but that's okay.
I like it.
Tell us what you think of our stings. Tell us what you think of anything, please. We just want to get this community going and have a laugh. So anyone who wants to write in anything, do it onto our Facebook page.
Or any of those things.
Tuck Shop Ladies things.
Our song this week that we've been playing around with. What is it? Well, it is a song that we have been playing around with.
And clearly you should have been playing around with your accents.
It's only a shorty this week, but it's about it's an idea that had been bubbling for a bit for us, which was about things that don't go together.
Yeah.
And so here it is.
This week's song of the week is, pretty short and pretty sweet. Don't sneeze, because you might miss it. Here we go. Crying and eating, they don't go together. Just like hugging when you're angry, they don't go together. Like sneezing when you're bending down to tie up your shoe. Yeah, but I go together with you.
Yeah, here we go.
I go together with you. I go together with you. Now pancakes and mustard, they don't go together. Meditating while you're flustered, they don't go together. Breathing through a snorkel when you've got the flu. Yeah, but I go together with you.
Come on, Sam. Here we go.
I go together with you. Yes, I will, baby. I'll go together with you. I'll go together with you.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I will. I'll go together with you
Thanks.
any day.
Same.
Oh, I do like pancakes and I do like mustard though.
Definitely not together. Although there was that time I accidentally put water chestnuts in the pancakes,
Yeah.
thinking I was making banana pancakes for George for breakfast. Didn't go down so well.
Didn't go together.
Scarred him for life. Anyway, that's it from us today. Over and out.
Water chestnuts in your pancakes don't go together. Truettes Season 2 was sponsored by the following patrons from our Patreon page.
If you'd like to have your name here, jump on board and sign up like these cool cats did.
A special thanks goes to Tiff Lowe's,
Jay Edwards,
Amanda Owen,
Barbara and Ellen,
the Worth family,
Kate Jackson,
John G,
Robert Giles,
Lisa Ryan,
Juanita and Richard Taylor,
Bronwyn Robotham,
Simone Sheridan,
Lizzie McCarthy,
Emma Kane,
Chris Eilers,
Lou and Dave Wignall,
Richard Parton,
Carolyn Hoare,
Danny Gibbons,
Judy,
Jesse Collins,
Daniel Townsend,
Christopher Coleman,
Catch Holt,
Angie Carson,
Lisa Palmer,
Natalie Russell,
Liz Deniston,
Jeff and Tamara,
Nancy and Rachel,
Kelly Brewer,
Leanne Slinger,
Lee Boltnick.
and Andrea Kerwin.
Over and out. See you next week, Tigers.
Our special guests today were us.
And if you like what you hear, please subscribe to us wherever you like to listen to your podcasts. Go ahead and like, share and swish on all the social media platforms. You could even leave us a review if it floats your boat. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Tuckshop Ladies.
Tuckshop Ladies are Sam Lowe's and Rosie Burgess. You can track us down for more tasty treats at tuckshopladies.com.
Thank you. Have a happy day.